in Van Nuys for about 4 years, and that's not a good place at all. And we had a neighbor who, he sold meth out of a boat in his front yard. We called him Pablo Escobarge. You know it's a shitty neighborhood when Jehovah's Witnesses come by every single day. They would come by every day during dinner. And here's the thing, I don't know much about Jesus because I was raised Catholic. We didn't have to know, all right? We showed up, we got drunk on wine, got high on incense, we put money in a pool skimmer, and we went home, right? But I know for a fact Jesus does not want anyone knocking on your door while you're eating dinner, right? And I have proof. Historical proof, it's the painting of the Last Supper. Everybody's seen it, right? Jesus is in the middle. He's got his people on either side, and Jesus is doing this. That's because Jehovah's Witnesses just knocked on the door during dinner. Not getting up today, it's my Last Supper. No. So help me. It's like every single day, isn't it? I can't do it. The final straw, we're like, you know what, we're moving back to the Bay Area, was when I had this weirdo follow me in my car at the grocery store. And you could tell he was crazy just by looking at him, because he had about 4 teeth in his mouth. That's not an estimate. I'm rounding up from 3.5. He had that one eye that had just gone rogue. You know what I mean? Like it looked like it was being remotely controlled by a cashier at register 2. And he comes up and he's like, hey, you look good in your pants. That was it. That was his pickup line right there. And then he reached into his jacket pocket, pulled out a piece of chicken, and started to eat it. Yeah, which is every girl's dream, right? And then he says to me, so are you married? I'm like, yeah, I am. I'm married. And his response threw me, like completely threw me, because he went, why'd you do that? What about everybody else? I'm like, you know, it's funny. Nobody gave a shit that I was single before I got married. Nobody cared. Where have you been, huh? Yeah, where were you when I had to pay my cousin $50 to take me to the fucking prom and she didn't show up? Where were you then? You were nowhere. Where were you when I cut off all my hair because I thought I would look like Halle Berry? And instead everybody called me Bill for 2 years. You put your chicken in your pocket and help me load some groceries into my car like a gentleman. And then his eyes widened, you know, individually. And he simply turned and walked away without saying anything at all. That's a tough moment. It's the moment that I realized I'm too much work for the crazy guy to bother.